The Heat take on the Celtics game one, and that's going to be a 6:30 p.m. Eastern tip-off. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics are the 2-point favorite. Totals 209 and a hook. I'm 3-0 my last three NBA tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. I'm also hitting at 80% my last 15 picks in that very same category. For more information on how you can access these premium sports picks, link for that site is in the description section below. That's patreon.com/BrockPage. And despite being favored in this one, the Celtics have actually lost 3 out of their last 5 ball games, and they averaged just 104 points per contest during that span. Gordon Hayward's still out for the Celtics. Green is questionable. Boston ranks in the bottom half of the league in offensive field goal percentage, bottom 10 in the league in first quarter scoring. The Celtics are covering just 40% of their games in their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Miami. The Boston Celtics also failed to cover the number in 4 out of their last 5 meetings with the Southeast Division. They're in the top half of the league in most fourth quarter points allowed as well. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, we're looking at a Miami Heat squad. They've won 8 out of their last 9 ball games themselves. They held their opponents to just 103 points per contest during that span. Miami ranks in the top 3 in three-point percentage, top 5 in fewest points allowed per game. Jimmy Butler scoring 22 points a game in the playoffs, 6 rebounds, a couple of steals for Jimmy. Goran Dragic is also scoring 21 a night in the postseason, 4 rebounds, 5 assists for Goran. And Bam Adebayo is averaging a dozen playoff boards a game, 16 points, 5 assists for him. This Miami squad is in the top 3 in defensive rebounding, top 10 in fewest points allowed away from home. They've successfully covered the number in 8 out of their last dozen meetings with the Celtics. They also went 89% against the spread in their last 9 ball games. Now Miami's in the top 5 in the league in first quarter scoring, top 5 in fewest fourth quarter points allowed. And when it comes to the total in this one, Miami went 7-3 to the under in their last 10 contests. They also saw 7 out of their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Boston stay under the line as well. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics on the other side of things, they saw 11 out of their last 13 ball games stay under the number themselves. So with all that said and done, give me the underdog Miami Heat +2 and the under 209.5 in that game. Before we go ahead and dive into our next and final matchup for the show, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Tuesday's NBA playoff basketball action. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Hopefully you had a great start to your week. Now before we go ahead and move on with some more free content right here on YouTube, I just have to quickly remind you once again that we are 3-0 in our last 3 NBA tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. We're also hitting at 80% in our last 15 picks in that same category as well. For more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Nuggets-Clippers Game 7. And that's going to be a 9 p.m. Eastern start time. The Clippers are the 8-point favorite. Totals 207.5. The Nuggets are +260 for an outright win. Denver's won their